And welcome to another episode of Hard Factor. It is Wednesday, June 2nd, 2021, episode number 702 of Hard Factor.
Yeah, it is.
I'm
yeah,
Will.
it is.
We got Wes, Mark, Pat, and we were just talking about real estate right before the show started, and that made me think about how we're all going to take our first week off of the show as a group in more than 700 episodes this year, the week after the 4th of July. And so I know we're all pretty excited about that. Also real estate.
Correct.
Beach real estate.
The thing about independent contracting and then like owning your own business and then getting paid like per episode to read ads is you don't get paid if you're not doing the show. So we haven't like the people that are employees of like a bar stool or something, they get a salary, they take weeks off. We've never taken a week off ever in 3 years.
Right, you gotta get those reads in, which we always do, but we're gonna not have reads for that week for the first time in a long time. The week
they're probably going to be reads that are of dead ads because we're just going to do best of. So it's going to be
we'll
like
do some best
for
of.
20% off. You can get like an ad that we haven't used in a year and a half.
And Pat, you were saying not you.
You know
are you gonna do a solo show
Be
that
in the
week?
chair. I'm not gonna broadcast it, but I'm gonna do it. Practice.
You're going to practice by yourself.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
Yep.
You're just gonna like log into StreamYard by yourself and give a broadcast.
I'm gonna be sharp when you guys get back.
If Wes
broadcast every night.
If Wes never does half a pack with Wes, which he still hasn't, you could just do a cutout face of Wes.
Oh, I thought the recording was today.
It is. I'm recording it today. Yeah.
Are you?
Yeah. After this show.
Okay.
Right after this.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing.
I'll hold my breath.
And just let's just get it straight. I have been saying that it would be out in May, so I'll be 1 day, max 2 days late. Max 1 day late, max 2 days late.
So not your landlord, Wes.
You're also not my bosses, so go fuck yourselves.
It's not for us, Wes. It's not for us. Not for us. We don't care.
Your people are the boss.
You seem like it.
No,
I'm definitely gonna listen. I know that. I'm gonna listen for sure.
Oh, it's great. Yeah, it's gonna be good. I hope. And then if it's not, that'll be even better because I'll never do it again.
Yeah, it's a win-win for you. Just get it over with.
All right. Real quick, we got to deal with the Fat Boy Summer tag along. Bubba, if you could roll the clip of Boogie 2988. He's got millions of followers on YouTube. He's a streamer, and you'll see what Boogie's doing here.
It's officially the first day of summer, and I want to say to all my fat boys out there that I declare this as Fat Boy Summer. So if you got a dad bod, a fat bod, or anything in between, get out there this summer and have fun.
Okay.
You fucking kidding me? What?
He's declaring it, but
What was the date on that? What was the date on that post?
That
bud?
was May 31st. There was, I think he did it on Memorial Day, saying that was the first day of summer.
What a genius.
Right. But the thing is, he's got millions of YouTube followers. He didn't really say that he's the first, but at the same time, he gave no credit to us.
Well,
where do you think he heard of that? Where do you think the thousands of posts and hashtags have come from? From us. He's got to heard of it from
Boogie 2988.
It's from a follower or listener of us. That's where he heard of it.
Well,
get up in his comments.
So okay, this is the second time this has happened. First time
Philip DeFranco.
Right. And I think that was when PFT was on the show, and we got aggressive. I forget who said it. They were like, maybe we could make this a thing, like a good thing, right? Like, because he has more followers than us. And we backed down. We're like, okay, cool. Let's chill. Let's make it friendly. Let's do a collabo, right? This is the second time someone's infringing on our intellectual property.
In June 2019, Boogie faced criticism after clips of older live streams of him came making racially charged comments that they resurfaced. He said, "That's a lot of money. I guess for a person of color, it might not be, but."
Huh?
I need some context.
He said in a stream, "That's a lot of money, I guess, for a person of color, or is it not?" Well, I guess he's saying black people are poor.
Oh, okay.
Boogie also Boogie has a lot of racist undertones to it.
Come on, Boogie. Check out his profile here, Bubba. If you could pull that up for the boys. He's got a profile that makes you think he might make some.
Where does he get off declaring it Fat Boy Summer? Like, where does he get? Who gave him the? He's 46 years old.
Yes,
He's 46 years old.
What does he do on his channel? What's his thing? What's his
He's
shtick?
2 years younger than me.
Yeah. So, anyways, what are we gonna do with Boogie? We'll figure it out.
Fuck Boogie.
Let us know. Tell Boogie first of all. Let him know what he's doing, and tell us what we need to do with Boogie.
You know who he is? He's Boogaloo because he's a racist. He's Boogaloo.
Is that what he is?
Yeah, he's a Boogaloo. That's why I came up with the name. Is my guess.
He wants a civil war to start
It's
again?
close to a Boogaloo.
Yeah,
That's
what is
all I
that?
can think of.
Is that somebody who wants a civil war?
I think a Boogaloo is a bad term.
No,
It's not good.
The Boogaloo is a civil war. It's a code word for race war. Is what.
Well, he started one with Fat Boy Summer.
Wow.
He started a civil war with the Fat Boys.
Well, we're all white, so I don't know how we're in a race war with Boogie, but
we got to get up in his comments though. So please.
Well, civil war isn't it between the same people? Like so, it's
brother
the same,
versus brother.
oh, we're the anti-racist side, and he's the racist side?
No. A actual definition of a civil war isn't like you're within your own country. So this is the country of fat people. The American Civil War had obviously was about race, but it was the U.S. versus the U.S. Wasn't that why it was a civil war?
I see what you're saying here,
civil rights? Am I wrong?
South.
I think you got to move off it. I see what you're saying, and you're right.
So what you're saying is we're the union.
Well, for sure, we're definitely the union involved in this either way.
Of the fat person Civil War, and Boogie is the Confederacy.
Well, the guy named Boogaloo is definitely the South.
Oh, all right. Well,
get in his comments.
We're all from Virginia. He's from more south than Virginia, though.
He's co-opting this, and it's not his. Please.
Yes, please let Boogie know. Also, Yuri, he's open to dating people now. Is that what's happening? Is that?
Yeah. Can you get the picture up, Bubba? I don't know where it is. Yeah. Yeah, we gotta. You went to live WhatsApp him and see what that's. All right, you guys keep talking. I'm gonna WhatsApp him and see if he responds.
Yuri Talaska, I think it's his last name. He did a show. He's the sex doll guru. He's the guy that he's married to a sex doll, and then he broke her, and then he's in a relationship with another one that's half lady, half chicken. Did a great interview on our show. Really cutting edge stuff. He's from Kazakhstan. He's a bodybuilder, ripped ass dude.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, it came out yesterday.
Lots of body hair too.
That he's open to dating humans now, but previously it had been exclusively. Well, he's a monogamous guy. So
I think he'll fuck anything. Really,
he has a harem. When we interviewed him, it struck me he has a harem, and now I'm not so surprised because he's just adding to the harem. I think. Well, we'll hear. Did he answer?
Not yet, but so the other week, like 2 weeks ago, I just reached out to him. Hadn't talked to him in a while. I just wanted to stay in touch because he told me to. So I said, just checking in to say hi and have a good weekend. And he goes, woof, thanks, mate. And then he left me this.
Hey, mate, thank you. I appreciate that you to keep in touch. It's important, and
yes.
I'm blessed. Thank you. Have a nice weekend too.
That's it. So yeah, I think we'll get him again.
Nice.
Yeah, kept in touch with him.
Good values on that guy. He understands.
It's a blessing. It's a blessing indeed. Today's observances, June 2nd. It's American Indian Citizenship Day, Global Running Day, I Love My Dentist Day. I mean, really? International Sex Workers Day, National Bubba Day. Whoa, no, National Bubba Day. I didn't even read this before.
We didn't get you anything, man. Sorry, this is embarrassing.
Big stuff for Bubba today.
Time.
National Leave the Office Early Day.
That's
Rocky
awesome.
Bubba. So Bubba, what do you have to say on National Bubba Day?
It's what you have to say to me. No,
Bubba, you should have.
Thank you for being such a great Bubba. I'm not sure what National Bubba Day is.
That's what I was going to ask.
Bubba, you should have just left the stream because it was National Leave Work Early Day.
Racist,
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds racist. Fine. Wow.
Well, it's also National Rocky Road Ice Cream Day.
Fill up
National
my DMs if you need me.
Rotisserie Chicken Day, National Running Day. I don't know why that's on there twice. National Tailors Day, and Yell Fudge at the Cobras in North America Day.
What?
Yeah, I don't know that last one.
Yeah, you can get a day if you want.
That's like a clean joke. It's like some clean inside joke that someone turned into
Yell
a fucking
Fudge
day.
at the Cobras.
It's like a high school thing. Yeah,
it's like probably like a Christian youth camp thing. Probably
it is. Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah, it's like an acoustic guitar song.
I'll put most of my bank account on it.
All right, let's do the news. Up first is the Daily Buzz. Honorable mentions. Costco sells a brand of chicken nuggets called Just Bear chicken breast chunks that allegedly taste exactly like Chick-fil-A nuggets.
Whoa.
So again, that is Just Bear chicken breast chunks. So tasty they trended for tasting.
This is
like
from
Chick-fil-A.
Costco.
From Costco. Yeah.
Okay,
Wes,
but we're talking
how did
about
you not?
because we're not talking about the breaded chicken nuggets from Chick-fil-A.
Well,
we're talking
lightly
about
breaded.
okay. Are we talking about the grilled ones?
We're not talking about the strips. We're talking about the nugs.
But doesn't Chick-fil-A have the breaded ones and also the more healthy
They have
that
the
aren't breaded?
strips and they have the nugs, and then they have the grilled. But this is
Yeah,
Well, you tell-
okay. It's
You
not
tell
the grilled.
us, Wes. You
Well, I'm pretty
Chick-fil-A
I'm
Chick-fil-A and
pretty
Costco are two of
I'm
your
pretty
top
sure
fives.
that they have the grilled. So I'm wondering if this is the Just Bear chicken breast chunks leads me to believe that they taste just like the grilled.
No, Wes.
Okay.
Wes, this is the breaded.
Okay,
These
well,
Just
that's
Bear
fantastic news.
chicken breast chunks are breaded.
I'll be going tomorrow then. Yes.
What's the quantity on that, Will?
I didn't check out the bag size. I do know
400
that you have
nugs.
you have to probably a shitload of nugs.
That's
you
a
have to-
400 pack.
You have to check and see if your Costco has it. That's all I know. Is that
Who's saying this? Who's saying this?
bundle of
in the
nugs.
internet? Google.
The internet.
Will,
okay.
was this a promoted tweet?
No, it was from,
This is a big claim. This is a huge claim.
How have we
It's
not
from,
heard of this?
Delish, some kind of magazine.
Well, we can Google this. Let's get a picture. What's it called? Chicken what?
Just Bear chicken breast chunks. Just Bear chicken breast chunks. While you Google it, Erin from The Office was the queen of the Veiled Prophet Ball in St. Louis, and the internet flipped out over that one. Just an honorable mention.
Was she
Oh,
awarded
I see.
that? Was she awarded that by YouTuber Boogie?
Right. I don't know. People were saying it's right up Boogie's alley. That's why they were very upset about it. So
You remember when
Um,
she did the blowjob girl sketch? That was like the
Yes,
first thing?
from
Yeah.
the New
yeah,
York
she's great.
Derek Comedy.
Derek Comedy, the NYU group, which had Childish Gambino and a couple other people in it. She goes, "I'm gonna give you. It's gonna be so dry." And they're like, "No, we don't want a dry one." She goes, "It's gonna
She's
be so
awesome.
dry."
I mean, Bubba just pulled
How
these
much
up.
teeth do you want?
Yeah, there they are. Okay, good.
These Just Bear nuggets look exactly like Chick-fil-A nuggets
They do.
Good.
in my eye. So
Yeah, she's hilarious.
yeah, I like
She
Erin.
should
from-
probably just come
from
out
The
and say
Office
she had
too.
no
What's her
idea
name?
that it had
Ellie
Ellie Kemper.
Yeah.
She probably should just deny that she knew anything about the history of it.
Well, I doubt she did. She was
No,
just
right.
the queen of the ball.
Right.
Well, who knows? I mean, whatever.
I read that her family is like St. Louis royalty though. They're
Her
like
grandfather's a railroad magnate.
yeah, they're like billionaires. Yeah.
Mm.
And
Okay.
the people that are always like the king of this, like they've only unveiled two of them, and one of them was like the vice president of like Monsanto, and they're always like really rich, powerful men.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
not great.
she was breaking a glass ceiling,
I think she's through with that part of her family life though. But yeah,
but it's also like a women's empowerment thing.
yeah.
No, they crown a
No, they
woman
always
every
pick a
year.
teenage girl. They always pick the rich
Very
men,
deliberate.
the rich men with a
Right.
mask.
I guess the queen
pick a-
has to be
Correct.
a girl every year.
Yeah.
And then they say, "Wowzers,
Well,
check her out."
yeah, I guess you believe what you want to believe on that one. People certainly did. That's why it trended. Number 5, Pride Month kicked off as we predicted. The rainbows were numerous and everywhere, and many corporations forced them in spots that you didn't even know a rainbow could go. And speaking of that, Bubba, did you make a Hard Factor rainbow logo for June?
He said he's gonna work on
Yeah,
it.
of course. No, yeah,
Right.
of course I did. It'll be in post production. You'll see it everywhere.
Good.
Okay.
Yeah, of course.
I'm just making sure.
We're big
The
Pride
NFL
guys,
did.
Bubba.
Yeah, I was watching. I was on my Fire Stick today, and I was going through like the featured movies on Amazon, and like every single one of them was like a gay movie, and I was like, "What the hell?" And oh yeah, June
You guys
I
had
watched
it Amazon?
I was like, "You hitting on me? I'm not taking this job."
I watched a shit ton of gay porn today. It was
There you go.
Celebrate. Pour one out.
yeah.
Right,
Nice. Well,
when in Rome.
Pride Month, it is for the whole month of June. Nice. All right, number 4, Coachella is back in April 2022. No lineup yet, just vibes, bro. Just a picture saying "See you in the desert" in April 2022. Vibing.
Indio, man.
Coachella. Pat, what's Coachella like? Have you been there?
Man, I went to I didn't go to Coachella, so they do 2 weeks at Coachella, and then they do Stagecoach, which is the country music Coachella. Same crew, same location, the third weekend. And gotta tell you, by the time that third weekend rolls around, the Coachella crew from Golden Voice is pretty burnt out, I'd say. 3 weekends straight of partying.
Right.
I got there during a Brantley Gilbert concert, and it was a fucking shit show. But it was really beautiful. You know, it's the Desert Man. It's on the Polo Grounds. It's very like bougie, man. They gave the artist I was with a Yeti cooler as like a hey, thanks for playing gift, which doesn't happen in the green room normally.
Check out this week's Hardo Hive Hour on patreon.com/Hard Factor. We talk about Bonnaroo a lot in some of the concerts. Isn't Coachella like, and Lollapalooza, we talked about that a lot, and ACL, isn't Coachella kind of like obviously got the Lollapalooza vibe, but then all the people kind of the rich people stay in yurts, like they're glamping, like Bonnaroo stuff?
It's right outside of Palm Springs.
Yes. Okay.
Right? So, and it's weird. It's like kind of like right off a residential neighborhood. There's this Polo Grounds. It's rich people shit. You wouldn't believe it. So everyone like
all the celebrities are there.
Will be renting a house. Kutcher will be renting a house. It's a real Coke fest.
Right. Right.
Nice.
Coachella.
Mm-hmm.
Coachella. All right. Number 3 things people are Googling because it's June, but these things haven't happened yet. So you've got time, but I'm going to tell you about them. Juneteenth, which is the celebration of the last slaves to be emancipated in Texas. That's on June 19th, honoring what happened in 1865. So not happening yet, but trending. People are wondering when it's happening. Also, the UFO report. It was rumored to be released to Congress as early as June 1st by the DOD, but it's a soft deadline, so we don't know when it's actually coming. It should be delivered to Senator Marco Rubio by no later than June 25th, per the wording in the December COVID bill. So these things, both Juneteenth and UFO report, they are happening in June. Haven't happened on June 1st.
That's like that's the kind of disparity with Wes is trying to put on half a pack with Wes.
Wes is timing the release of half a pack with Wes with the UFO report.
24.
Yeah.
Well, Wes is a lot like the DOD.
Yeah, he is. He's coming.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
He's powerful, but he moves at his own pace.
Do you have any notes yet for the show, Wes?
I have tons of notes for the show. It'll be out tomorrow or today. If you're listening to this podcast, it'll be out today.
Okay.
Yep.
June 2nd.
June 2nd, 2 days late.
Got to sign up for the Patreon.
Got to sign up for the Patreon to get it.
Ooh, and you still have the early access to Grady Judd because that
lucky you.
Mean, that's a podcast, so you get half pack and Grady. That's great. Patreon.com/Hard Factor. Number 2, the bird flu, fellas. You never guess it, but China has another brand new virus to share with everybody. Did they make it? Did they do it on accident? Who knows? They claim that this one was natural and on accident again. But who knows? What we do know for sure is that the new bird flu H10N3 hospitalized a 41-year-old man in Jiangsu province, northwest of Shanghai, on April 28th. And he is in stable condition as of the beginning of June. So a month in the hospital, probably being pretty sick. Bird flus have infected humans out of China in the 1990s, 2013, and 2017. And now 2021. So what the fuck? Maybe stop it with the secretive bat virus labs and the poultry markets that look like that picture that Bubba just showed you.
Didn't look great.
The chickens are literally just like shitting on the table where the chicken meat is being cut.
Looks like a place you could catch bird flu. Yeah, China's like Krampus instead of like Santa Claus. Instead of giving us gifts, they're just killing us. They're
What the fuck? Like what? Like it's just like viruses leaking out of there left and right. What the fuck is going? It's unbelievable.
You know who's gonna die is that guy that we had on that show. The show the one time that eats raw chicken. He's dead.
Brady.
Oh,
he's probably already dead.
He looked like he was like we had 911 on speed dial during.
He would catch bird flu so fast if he was living in China.
Weak immune system. You ever see that movie Rare Exports about Krampus?
Yeah, of course.
So good.
Yeah,
such a good movie.
Yeah. It is.
Anyway,
that started as a short, I think, and then they made it into a movie.
It's a fun one.
It's
Krampus.
Good. Yeah, this movie called Rare Exports, like a Swedish movie, like an hour and a half, like action horror about Krampus is like this
evil Santa.
Yeah, like a fictional horror character that's like evil Santa that just like murders you. Eats children. Yeah.
Just saying, China's the Krampus of bird flus and COVIDs.
When you're comparing, them to, they're not Santa Claus who gives you good gifts. They're more like Krampus.
They do kill a lot of.
I don't know. I mean, the biased opinion would be U.S., but I don't want to.
Well, the U.S. would be like Krampus with rockets.
Yeah, right. So I don't know. Maybe there is no worldly Santa Claus, but they're definitely Krampus.
I mean, Canada gives us pretty much
Okay.
the greatest comedians.
Not so fast. I've got 2 Canada stories in the TikTok. It might change.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody's got their flaws. Yeah. So number 1 buzz today is AMC stock continues to rise to $32 at the time of taping. Another 135% increase in the past 5 days.
Wowza.
What's pushing it up is that the news that they're using the money that they've made selling stock during the short squeeze to ramp up the movie theaters as tickets can be sold again because COVID, restrictions are going away. Obviously, they had no money coming in throughout the whole lockdown, but now they're trying to sell this stock off at a big profit and then use it to get the theaters running again. One investment firm, Mudrick Capital, bought and sold 8.5 million shares all on Tuesday, saying that the shares are massively overvalued. So that was their excuse for
Thanks, Mudrick.
the giant move, but who cares? It's such a feel-good stock. Diamond hands going to the movies again.
Have you guys been back? Have you guys been back to the theaters yet?
No, but just because of the baby, just because of the time.
Yeah.
I haven't.
I went during the height of it.
Yeah, you were you went either bowling or to the movie theaters every week. I know. I saw Wrath of
I don't
Man.
blame Wes. I was going before the baby got here. We were going all the time.
I saw Wrath of Man recently. That was really good to see the movie, and I'm hearing incredible things about A Quiet Place 2. I was not a huge A Quiet Place 1 guy. It was okay, but I'm hearing A Quiet Place 2 is phenomenal.
And that was the biggest box office haul in a long time. Quiet Place 2 this last weekend. So movies are coming back, and that's the reason that AMC surged. And also because people want to, stick it to those short sellers and squeeze
I fucking hope so, man. But they got to figure this shit out with the day and date streaming, because it is more convenient, but it's less fun to see a movie at your house instead of in the movie theater. I
had a great time in the theater. It wasn't scary. There weren't a ton of people around me, and it was so loud. It's like Dolby Digital again. It was loud. It was nice.
Nice. Yeah. Movie theaters are fucking amazing. And speaking of movie theaters, that's a great spot to go on a date, a great spot to get close with that special someone. And when the moment is right, you want to be sure the base and balls are neatly shaved and ready for action. And that's why you need to go to manscaped.com and pick up the Lawnmower 4.0 ball hair trimmer. Pick one up for your dad too, since Father's Day is just around the corner. That hairy old man could use a shave as well. And I have the Lawnmower 3.0, and I didn't think a trimmer could get any better than this. And then the 4.0 came out, blew it out of the water with a stronger light, wireless charging, a travel lock, more adjustable guard lengths. It's waterproof. It's got a skin-safe ceramic blade that helps you not cut your balls, and a longer-lasting battery. It's the trimmer that can tame any undercarriage, no matter how out of control it is, which is a big statement. There's a lot of out of control undercarriages out there. Your balls will thank you. That's on the box, and it's true. Your dad's balls will thank you too. The Weed Whacker nose, ear, and ear hair trimmer is also the best on the market and the perfect gift for your pops as well. If he's dealing with a lot of nose hair, ear hair, get him that. They also have other amazing products like cologne, crop mop, ball wipes, crop reviver, ball toner, and crop preserver ball deodorant. Get 20% off and free shipping with code HARDFACTOR, all one word, at manscaped.com. That's 20% off with free shipping at manscaped.com, and use code HARDFACTOR, all one word. Don't forget that you came from your dad's balls this year. Show your original home some love with Manscaped.
The ball deodorant's awesome. It's like a cream. It smells very nice. Okay. TikTok International Moment time. Like I said, 2 from Canada, no timer. We're just going to get into it. Let's start with the elephant in the room, or the hundreds of Indigenous children in the ground in mass unmarked graves in Canada. 215 children's remains were found last Thursday at a former residential school, the Kamloops Indian Residential School, which is the largest one. And it's also all of them were set up to assimilate Indigenous people forcibly, kind of like conversion schools. Pray the Indigenous away was the technique there. Kamloops opened under Roman Catholic administration in 1890. The central government took over administration of the school in 1969 before it was shut down in 1978 when they're like, whoa, we got to stop doing this. No one knew exactly what happened to the children who were as young as 3 when they found their bodies, but you can assume it wasn't that they all just randomly dropped dead in class. Probably wasn't that.
No, they were.
The praying didn't work.
Just when you thought the Catholic Church couldn't get any worse, that's
got to be abuse, right? That's just abuse.
It's abuse. It's got.
Well, what do you? I mean, how? Yeah, I don't know what to say. Yes, they didn't just die naturally.
Oh man, they're still murdering the First Nations people up there, big time.
Yeah,
Prime Minister. They're taking them out, sending them home. Why don't you walk home without a jacket on? It's a big thing.
Prime Minister Justin Trudeau said a formal investigation will be launched as he announced the start of National Indigenous History Month, which is June in Canada. So interesting timing on this. All right, I'm going to take this joke one more time. So that could be a cut, but I'm going to do this joke, and I need Bubba to help me with the picture. I don't know if this is too much. Prime Minister Justin Trudeau said a formal investigation will be launched as he announced the start of National Indigenous History Month in Canada Tuesday in Redface.
I mean, he looks like Ronald McDonald when you drew it in there with this bright red.
I photoshopped it.
I liked it. Yeah.
I mixed it up.
He did a lot of blackface. It works. All right, let's keep it in Canada for this next one. Looks like Canada has their very own Anthony Weiner. William Amos, a member of Prime Minister Justin Trudeau's Liberal Party and Canadian politician, has decided to step away from his duties for a while and seek assistance after being caught on camera urinating during parliamentary proceedings a month after he was caught on Zoom completely naked. Amos was on a call and he just whipped it out and peed in a coffee cup while the video was on instead of going to the bathroom. In April, Amos got completely naked, as you can see in that picture, on a government video call saying he was changing into his work clothes from jogging clothes and had no idea the camera was on while it said audio loading and while staring at the camera with his dick in his hands.
Yeah, I mean, Amos, a lot of these people who get caught this way, this is just their natural lifestyle, and everybody's now being exposed to it. Do you think that these are all voyeurs?
I think that, look,
I think Amos is always naked.
The pandemic brought us an opportunity, right? A situation, if you will, where dudes who want to wield power by making their co-workers look at their impressive or not impressive dongs, it works both ways. They got an opportunity to do that and then say, whoopsies, the camera's on. Oh, I didn't know. But did you see it?
I will say, right? If you're going to pull an Amos and it looks like he did, you're going to want a lawnmower 4.0 before doing so.
The power that you feel over someone after they've seen your dong,
Is that what it is? Is that what's happening here?
Raw
power.
I don't know. It's kind of like
a mistake.
Yeah, mistakes by people who love to be naked. That's what
I don't know. I'm kind of in between. I'm kind of with Pat. It's kind of like what your dog used to do, Will, where he would like just rest his dick on people.
That's true. Well, like the guy who was banging somebody in the meeting, that was on purpose.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's an alpha move though. And the workplace is about being an alpha. That's how you ascend the corporate ladder. And it's the most alpha move.
Yeah, but people are getting fired.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, it's an alpha to lose your pay.
That's a risk an alpha is willing to take, Wes.
They're either getting fired or promoted, Wes. You're saying the guy
nobody's getting promoted, but Tubin got his job back, even though he was jacking off.
Did he really? Well, he had he was working for 2 different companies, CNN and like the New Yorker or whatever. You're saying the guy that had the topless 10 carrying around drinks for him, it was just showing off. I don't know. Okay. And in Sicily, Italy, mafia boss Giovanni Brusca has been released from prison after 25 years. There he is. Brusca is known as the People Slayer, and that's not an ironic.
Wow.
Yeah. It's not an ironic name.
What did he do?
Will, he admitted to killing 100 people, including detonating the infamous car bombing of anti-mafia investigator Judge Giovanni Falcone in the streets near Palermo in 1992. That bombing also killed Falcone's wife and 3 bodyguards. That was a very famous one if you watch like any Italian mafia
this
thing.
This guy's out of jail?
Yeah, he's out for good thanks to some snitching he did over the years. And the people of Italy are not real thrilled that the People Slayer is going to be able to get gelato and pizza and Aperol spritzes and hang out on the Amalfi Coast, since you know the 100 killings he committed, including one where he tortured an 11-year-old boy, then dissolved his body in acid. Asked to comment on Giovanni Brusca's release, Giovanni said, Figlio de puttana, incassato, nero, and this Giovanni is not a good Giovanni. He's a bad Giovanni. And that translates to that son of a bitch. I am very pissed.
I got it.
Yeah, you know.
Gotta tell you, People Slayer, killer nickname going in to prison.
Yeah,
terrible nickname coming out.
Well, yeah. What is he going to be coming out?
Well, once you have a badass nickname, you just want to stay. You're not getting out of prison usually.
You look on the bright side on your way in, you're like, yeah, People Slayer on the block. Watch out. And then on your way out, you're like, I wish they never named me the fucking People Slayer, man.
Yeah, but if you're so in it that you're going to be the People Slayer, I'm surprised he's even coming out. Like he wanted to be out. You'd have thought like the People Slayer would be cool.
To leave him in
jail.
Who's he ratting on himself? Like he's the one that was the mafia boss killing 100 people.
Once you kill 100 people, can't you not like be able to cut deals anymore? Or is that not how it works?
You'd think. Well, I don't know. You might have noticed that everyone in that story, the judge, the People Slayer, and the maybe fictional character were all named Giovanni.
Yes.
I like to think Giovanni exists.
Yeah, well, he's gonna. Anytime I do an Italian TikTok
Giovanni,
story,
Giovanni.
That was brought to you. Hey, guys, I spent too many years of my life sleeping on a shitty mattress. I mean, bottom of the line, small, cheap, shitty mattresses. What a fool I was, because then I started to get good mattresses. And do you know how much time you spend on the mattress? A lot. And do you know what the best mattress you can possibly get is? Helix mattresses. Am I right, Wes?
Oh, it's life-changing.
Yeah. Helix Sleep has a quiz that just takes 2 minutes to complete. It matches your body type and sleep preferences to the perfect mattress for you. Why would you buy a mattress made for someone else? Or, you wouldn't. You shouldn't. Everybody's unique, and Helix knows that. So they have several different mattress models to choose from. They have soft, medium, and firm mattresses. There's some of that are great for cooling if you sleep hot like I do. And even a Helix Plus size mattress for the #FatBoySummer variety. So if you're looking for a mattress, you take the quiz, you order the mattress that you're matched to, and the mattress comes right to your door, shipped for free. You don't ever need to go to a mattress store again and deal with all that awkwardness. Just go to helixsleep.com/hardfactor, take their 2-minute sleep quiz, and they'll match you to a customized mattress that will give you the best sleep of your life. They have a 10-year warranty, and you get to try it over 100 nights risk-free. It's like a quarter, more than a quarter of the year. They'll even pick it up for you if you don't love it, but you will. Helix is offering up to $200 off all mattress orders and 2 free pillows for our listeners at helixsleep.com/hardfactor. That's helixsleep.com/hardfactor for up to $200 off and 2 free pillows.
Get in there. Sleep it out, guys. After years of fine print contracts and getting ripped off by big wireless providers, if there's anything I've learned, there's always a catch. So when I first heard that Mint Mobile offers premium wireless service starting at just $15 a month, I thought, what's the catch? But after we talked to their onboarding team and checked out their service, it all makes sense. There is no catch. Hey, Mint Mobile's secret sauce is that they're the first company to sell wireless service online only, cutting out the retail stores. There's no crazy overhead costs that get passed down to you, the customer, in the form of mystery fees. So instead, Mint Mobile just sends the sweet savings on down the line. I mean, like $15 a month, guys. Are you kidding? I didn't even know that was an option.
I know. Pay more for porn.
Yeah. What else is there that's cheaper than $15 a month? This is for full phone and internet service on your phone. Full call.
Fucking insane, dude. Get it. Come on. That's all I got to say. Also, they got a big ass network. I'm not going to say which network it is, but the data and the text are coming to you high speed on the nation's largest 5G network, and you can use your phone with any Mint Mobile plan. Keep the same phone number as well and your contacts. Bam. And if you hate it, 7-day money back guaranteed. Not going to need it. Switch to Mint Mobile. Get premium wireless service. This is the year of you getting rich, and that starts with saving money. So check out mintmobile.com/hardfactor. That's mintmobile.com/hardfactor. Cut your wireless bill to $15 a month. Mintmobile.com/hardfactor. Okay. So if you're a member of our Patreon, the Florida Man Friday tier, you may remember the story of Lindsay Kennedy. I think Mark may have covered this. I don't remember exactly.
No, I think it was Will. I think it was Will.
Yeah. So Lindsay went missing for the better part of a month of March specifically, only to be discovered alive
allegedly
on March 25th, completely naked in a storm drain where she'd been stuck for 3 weeks, three whole weeks.
That's the alleged part.
Yeah,
that's the story. She was at her boyfriend's house and she went for a swim and just ended up in the
canal. I went for a swim in the canal and I found a mystery door that led me to another sewer mystery door that led me to the drain where I stayed
hiding
for
from her
3.5
mom.
weeks.
Well, guys, I mean, that's what the story says, and
yes,
I believe it. Anyway, she'd been stuck for 3 weeks, and she was eventually discovered by this Good Samaritan and subsequently rescued by Delray Beach police and first responders. Let me see if I can. Oh no, someone pulled my video. It's okay. It's okay. It's a sweet lady calling 911 saying there's a lady in the drain pipe, and that's where she was. And Bubba was just putting up pictures of the EMS and firefighters pulling this lady out of the drain.
It's literally like a what looks like a sewer, right? It's obviously a system of waterways, but she was stuck in a sewer.
It was 8 feet deep, filled with trash. Not good. So Lindsay told police that on March 3rd, as Will said, she went for a swim in a canal near her boyfriend's house. And while she was swimming, she came across a doorway near a shallow part of the canal. And she thought to herself, what's behind that sewer door? Could be magic. I got to find it out. So she went through the doorway and then she noticed a tunnel. This is what Lindsay told police. And then she got curious where the tunnel led, continued to follow it. And that first tunnel led to, wouldn't you know it, another tunnel. So she checked that out. And so on until she was finally rescued by police 3 weeks later. She said she'd been wandering on the sewer system for that whole time. So close call for Lindsay.
Many people believe she is a bullshitter.
Yeah, can we talk for 30
including
seconds?
Including her mom.
Is it going to ruin your story if we come up with our theories
of what happened to Lindsay?
Yes.
No. What do you think happened to Lindsay in Florida?
Well, we were like,
her mom says
Wes,
she's an attention seeker.
Wes, where did you think she was?
Well, I thought she was hiding from her mom because she's a drug user.
She was doing drugs with friends in like in a drug house.
Yes.
And then like the day when she wanted to get rescued, she jumped in the drain for like 8 hours.
Yeah. Also, how do you survive for 3.5 weeks in a sewer?
Yeah, I made a joke that Navy SEALs couldn't survive in that storm drain for 3 weeks. And what was she eating? Rats? Trash? Like we
don't know. Okay. Yeah. I'm taking the story for face value. If you really want to get way deeper into it, I wasn't going to get into this part of the story. Okay.
Sorry. That's what I was asking.
But what I'll tell you is her boyfriend, right, who called the police, his name is Yuri. Okay. And I went back to 2018 when Yuri first threw a comment on one of her posts that she posted. It was a selfie of her in the hospital saying, the doctors are saying that my oxygen level's 78. And I'm like, Doc, I gotta go because I gotta rip a heater. And then Yuri's like, you should really quit smoking. Bam. Sparks flew. Later on, Yuri's the boyfriend that says she's missing in the fucking storm drain.
Wow.
And we're going to get back to Yuri.
What a beautiful arc.
Remember that, Yuri. Okay. So anyway, close call for Lindsay, right? Things could have turned out way different. I'm sure her mother was relieved, especially because she told police that in addition to her frequent drug use, that Lindsay, quote, has a history of doing odd things and making bad decisions. So tough.
And lying.
Let's say. Well, tough call for her mom. So what happened or what's happened with Lindsay since we last checked in back in March? Well, her family luckily was able to get her into a rehab facility in Texas, and Lindsay's been on the mend since. So big relief, right?
Good.
Probably not anymore. That's why she's on the show. It's my guess.
So it ends with she did good in rehab. Story.
Smart guy, Will. Well, no, I'm just guessing that the rehab may have given her family some peace of mind, knowing that they wouldn't have to worry about their daughter getting lost in a sewer system again. You know, that's not going to happen again.
Surely not.
But you could imagine how hard it would be for Lindsay's mom to believe that she was lost in a sewer system again when they got a phone call from the facility saying that Lindsay had gone missing from the rehab clinic, and they'd reported her missing. And Grand Prairie Police Department down there outside of Dallas went looking for her, and when they spotted Lindsay, they tried to approach her, but Lindsay saw them coming, and before they could grab her, she slipped into a nearby storm drain. Bam. back
like
in the sewer.
like a
This
Batman character.
This is like her ace in the hole. Like she can get away from trouble anytime she thinks in her mind by slipping into a drain. She like remembers that one episode of Lassie where Lassie was called to rescue the kid from the drain, and she's like, "This is it. You're gonna be like a hero. Some hero's gonna rescue you. No one's gonna think you did anything wrong. Just go down in the drain."
Right.
She's been hiding in drains her whole life.
Yeah, this is her move.
It's possible.
Yeah.
I actually have a theory about that. So, yeah, it's the family's worst nightmare repeating itself over again. It's terrible. Luckily, the family had put a tracking app on Lindsay's phone, probably after the last time they lost her in a drain for 3 weeks. So the app had noted where she last was, above ground at least. They lost the signal when she went underground. By the way, do you think that because they had the app?
Shut up. They did not.
Yeah, I swear to God. Do you think they told the police, like, okay, if you're going to approach her, she's real skittery. Be careful if she's near a drain. If she's near a drain, do not approach. She will disappear and we will lose her.
She'll slip right into that drain. That girl.
Yeah, so get this.
Don't get in the drain.
She's like a cat. Don't do it. She's like a fucking cat.
Yeah. It is.
I told you to stay out of that drain.
Get out of that drain.
Sarge, I don't know if we should approach. See that drain? See that drain right there?
He got one leg in the drain.
We got one leg in the drain, Sarge. The drain.
She's got a lot of outs, Sarge. I don't know. Okay, so she got in the drain, right?
Yeah.
This is the best part. This is the best part of the story. As a precaution, her loved ones began dropping bags of food and Gatorades in all the manholes surrounding the last.
What? No
Shut
way.
up.
No way.
I swear to God.
They knew she was
Written
down there.
poems over all the manholes, hoping that one of them's actually being heard.
Oh.
They just figured, we got to get her enough sustenance for 3 weeks. So, like, literally, yeah, they were just popping manholes in the area, dropping a bag, and saying, "Lindsay, if you're down there."
Cheetos, here we go.
How long was she down there in Texas? This
Like a
time?
day. They found
okay.
her. Yeah, luckily the Grand Prairie PD, great work, was able to find her and rescue her from another storm drain. Police spokeswoman Chelsea Kretz said that Kennedy was admitted to a hospital for treatment. So there you go. Couple of notes. So in the first report, the Florida drain, in the report, her mother indicated that Lindsay had, quote, gone missing under similar circumstances before, back in April of 2020. And by similar circumstances, she has to mean lost in a storm drain, right?
Slipping down the drain. Now it makes
this
more
has to be the
sense.
hat trick.
You think
Now
she,
it makes more sense.
Oh, she did 100 times. You think she owned like a bunch of turtles? Like, I'd like to see the drawing she did as a child. Is it always like sewers? Like, this has been a problem for a while.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
her mom
She had
also
one of
said
those tube city things in her room
Right.
with like
She, like,
hamsters.
She flushed a loved a small she
she's a huge Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle
flushed
fan.
a loved fish or something down the toilet. Her parents were like, it's alive in the drains, and she's been searching for it. I don't know.
Her mom said that one of the reasons that this may have happened is because of PTSD caused by an abusive relationship with Yuri. Well, I found out it was Yuri. Her mom didn't say it was Yuri, but I
Yuri. But Yuri was. I thought he was invested in her health and well-being.
No, Yuri's a bad guy.
Bad news.
Yuri kept her thin enough to get in those drains.
Probably started with her father.
You better eat salad. You're not gonna get in that drain. Oh,
They should put her like a collar around her so she can't fit.
Yeah, that's like a dog.
Yeah, like a dog cone that so she can't get down there.
like put a thing on her arm that's like puffy so she can't get the arm in.
Blocks her from going in.
She just keeps trying.
Or like it's remote control, they can push it and it puffs up on her limbs.
Yeah. She's going for it. It just puffs.
It puffs her up.
She's stuck.
Lindsay, I know what you're thinking. Don't you do it.
Don't do it, Lindsay.
Jesus.
That's awesome.
It's funny, but it's sad.
It's sad.
It is sad. I mean, I bet you.
I mean,
It's funny though.
It's funny.
Florida woman.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, she holds a job and stuff. She's got a job. It's not.
What does she do?
She's a bartender at a place called like Luigi's somewhere in Florida.
She checks the like acidity levels and
Well, she
sewers.
can't go back to being a bartender with. I mean, that's a hard career to have if in her state. I'm assuming.
Yeah, I would keep her away from booze.
Yeah, it's just going to lead. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Very tempting.
All right, one more, guys. It's time once again. America and social media have produced another dangerous fad that we got to talk about, and this time it nearly cost someone her life, and not just anyone. One of the world's more valuable people, an OnlyFans stripper named Briatni Portillo. Here she is. Probably got some pictures of her. She's 20 years old and is described as an adult star. Not only is she on OnlyFans, she also takes the traditional approach to shaking her ass for money at an actual strip club. She describes herself as a purist.
Hard worker.
Mm-hmm, yeah,
Buxom.
lovely young lady. Anyway, before her shift at the club, Briatni participated in a new fad sweeping TikTok called dry scooping. Have you guys heard about this? Dry scooping? You guys know what it is?
No, but you ain't gonna find her in a drain.
Dry scoop.
No way she fits down a drain.
No,
that
she ain't getting in a drain. So dry scooping is where you take pre-workout powder and just eat it. Here's a video with no water, just right down the hatch. It's like the cinnamon challenge.
Oh no, no.
Yeah.
Oh, gross! So you just drink it and then you drink it, chase it with water.
Right.
Oh,
This is a terrible idea.
Yeah, see, this guy's about to puke. So you're supposed to obviously mix it with water and just drink it slowly throughout your workout or on the way to the gym. But this is just right down the hatch powder.
It's
and
pre-workout.
Pre-workout, yeah. So it's got
That's
amino
just
acids.
really strong. Yeah,
It's got amino acids, B vitamins, caffeine, creatine, artificial sweeteners. So caffeine right down the hatch. You guys almost died from that, right, Mark and Will, when you were trying to.
Yeah, I almost killed Will.
And we were
And
one
myself.
time we were trying to create like a low calorie caffeinated beverage on the stove, and we mixed in enough caffeine that it felt like we were doing cocaine.
It was supposed to be either 300 or 3,000 milligrams of caffeine for the entire batch, but I didn't do the decimal right. And it was gonna be 30,000 milligrams of caffeine, so it would have
a couple decimal points.
It was a real Cray-America Industries situation.
decimal thing.
Trying
Yeah.
to event. Yeah.
Well, what happened to Briatni might happen to you. So according to Briatni, quote, after I took pre-workout, I started to feel tingly and itchy all over my body, which wasn't a good feeling. But I Googled it and said it was a normal side effect as pre-workout. So she did her workout. She started to feel a heavy feeling in her chest and slight pain, but it wasn't too bad. Then she thought maybe anxiety or was having a bad panic attack. So she just, she powdered through. Then she went to work at the club. But the issues continued, and that's when Briatni got
So she
scared.
was still having like a hive outbreak, and she's
like in the locker room at the strip club, and she says the pain went to my back and my left arm, and my left arm went slightly limp. So I knew those were symptoms of a heart attack.
Whoa.
Smart girl. She called 911, and yeah, sure enough, she had a fucking heart attack from dry scooping, and she's 20 years old. So she posted a video on TikTok, and her Twitter or her TikTok thing says CEO of having a NSTEMI from pre-workout / low caffeine tolerance, tongue out emoji because she's badass. NSTEMI stands for non-ST segment elevation myocardial infarction, which is a type of heart attack.
surgery, right?
Yeah.
Or
It's a minor heart attack. It doesn't necessarily leave permanent damage, but at 20 years old to be having a fucking type of a heart attack.
damn.
Yeah.
So she's done with that fad, I imagine.
She's doing that fat. She's sharing it because she wants everyone to know that this is stupid. If you didn't already realize how dumb it is, you're not invincible. Obviously, it's also a choking hazard, just ingesting that large amount of powder. But yeah, it's dumb. It's
That's crazy.
Dry scooping, not a smart thing to do.
Well, I mean, I've definitely if you guys taken pre-workout before?
Every fucking day.
All right, yeah, but I mean, you've gotten those symptoms too, like
Yes.
little redness, flush, a little bit of like tingling skin. That's pretty normal. So
Right.
that's crazy to think that's like if you were to dry scoop it, you could even push yourself even further. That's
Let's
crazy.
be honest. Briatni probably wasn't the only powder that Briatni was put in her body at the
Yeah.
time. So
You think there's a lot of powder?
probably
Powder
some other powders. Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't know.
Look, she's a hard worker.
She's a hard worker. I like that
Yeah.
she does both.
Hey, look, it's Sex Workers Appreciation Day today.
Yeah,
Perfect.
not
It's a
judge.
reminder.
Let's not judge the girl.
I mean, I'll judge her, but I'm glad she's alive.
Yeah, no, it's actually a perfect story for International Sex Workers Day because it's a celebration of life. She can go on, continue
That's
her
right.
OnlyFans.
I'm sure she's got good benefits there at the club.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
between she's bankrolling 2 times, OnlyFans and the club. So maybe she's
gets-
putting squirreling some away, a little 401k action,
She gets to pick the songs.
IRA.
She's gonna get her convertible soon. All right. That's gonna do it for-
I got an update.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yuri says, "Hey mate, about what? What interview did I do, and when? When? I can only do an interview at next week." And then I said, "No rush," and sent him the picture of the New York Post thing that he seems to be oblivious of.
Oh, hilarious. He has no idea that he's
He has
into
no idea-
humans.
He has no idea the New York Post did this article.
Uh-oh. You broke the news to Yuri.
Yeah, I sent him the picture of the article. Yeah,
What if they twisted his words?
They are lying.
yeah.
We need to get to the bottom of this.
We
Good work,
got
Mark.
to talk to him again.
Good work.
Thank you.
Good, yeah. All right, that's gonna do it for Hard Factor today. Half Pack with Wes will be out today, so join the Patreon, and hope you enjoy it, and buy some Fat Boy Summer merch. Join the Patreon, patreon.com/Hard Factor. We got a great community. It's growing. It's a lot of fun. Very active community. So and Crypto Show, Eating Dips. Another episode coming out this week. So we got some big news for that. We've adopted we officially are sponsors of a dog coin, which is exciting. So we're going to talk more about that. More on that to come. We got some announcements to make, but get in on it. We'll let you know how to do that. And most importantly, have a great fucking day.